These findings are also important because they call into question a significant motivation for overall models. Oh. If target values can be generated from left to right, with only a small window looking back to a previous value, it is possible to generate overall trends in control without incorporating them as actual components of the model. Turco-broad findings are especially revealing in this way, as they suggest that the phonetic realization parameters for any given accentual pitch target can be specified locally on the basis of the position of the accent in a hierarchical prosodic structure, and because they can predict the size of both up steps and down steps, not merely an overall declination slope, using the same basic information. In fact, the accent by accent model is discriminating enough to permit Lieberman and Pierre Humbert to distinguish downsteps from what they called final rolling in production data. Final rolling か。あったな。眠たいよ。In an experiment in which speakers produce utterances containing a series of from 2 or 5 downstepping accents, Lieberman and Pierre Humbert found that the final accent was invariably lower than would have been predicted by the consonant proportion in the phonetic model of downstep. Final lowering. The amount by which it was lower was consistent across utterances and across experimental conditions. Lieberman and Pierre Humbert therefore suggested that the scaling of the final accent was subject to two distinct effects, downstep and final lowering, each of which makes its own distinct contribution. This interpretation of the instrumental data is in line with observators of the tone languages, in which the last tone is an utterance is often realized at a much lower level than would otherwise be expected. It is difficult to see how such specific effects on specific actions could be accounted for in an overall model with anything like the same simplicity. To be sure, Lieberman and Pierre Humber's specific conclusions have been called into question by Grave, who argues that the greater lowering on the final accent is due to the fact that the last two accents in Lieberman and Pierre Humber's experimental materials are separated by a greater time interval.